So, I am back, and right here we have the Action 4, and right here we have the GoPro Hero 12. And this is part 2 of the low light video. It's been raining. I did the other one last night, but I did get quite a few comments. Phil, why didn't you max out the Action 4? Well, I wanted to keep them kind of level. I wanted to see what 6400 ISO maxed out looks like on both of them. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to max out the Action 4 and sorry about my voice, I did get ill last night from walking around at night, and I'm going to put on low light enhancement on the Action 4. There you go. The Action 4 is on 4K 25 frames per second with Rocksteady on, and the Hero 12 is on 5.3K and it's also on 25 frames per second. They're both on wide because on the Action 4 you need to put it into wide for low light enhancement to work. But as you can see, it's the GoPro's taking its gloves off. At least that is what it looks like on this tiny little screen. And in a second I'm also gonna turn on the HDR on the GoPro Hero 12 so you guys can see what that looks like and if it makes a difference, because I've had a few questions about that. Does the HDR make any difference? Well, as soon as we get out on Piotrkowska, which is right in front of me, we'll see if HDR makes any difference to the lights that are all around. But all in all, I think now that I've done that with the Action 4, it looks pretty cool. Like I said, you need it in 4K, you need it in wide, and only then is that gonna work. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. And I don't know if you guys watched the audio video I did this afternoon, but that's also really interesting. I am looking for a wireless Bluetooth mic that will work with that. Anyway, let's have a look forward and see what this place looks like. So here you go, both of these cameras, and they both seem to be doing a really fantastic job. Now let's turn on HDR on the GoPro and see if it makes any difference at all. And there you go, that is HDR on the GoPro. Has it made any difference? Do I look any different? I don't know. I mean, the HDR is basically blending a couple of shots together, and so I've been told that it's going to make the image a little bit softer in low light situations because it's basically bumping the ISO on one of those shots. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. Definitely is interesting. I'll try not to get run over. I should be able to cross the road any minute now. In fact, wait a sec. Let's walk down here, and I'm gonna run down the road once again. I know it's embarrassing. Is anyone looking? Nah. Ja.
Okay.
Tak, akurat robię film.
Okej, dobra.
Some lady thought I was gonna attack her or rob her. It's no, this is a YouTube video. Anyway, I'll get underneath the sign, and there you go. Let's have a look what that looks like. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to turn on linear, and I'm going to turn on horizon leveling and lock on both of these and see what that looks like. So this is horizon lock, and I have the GoPro back on the standard profile. They're both on standard, by the way. There's nothing crazy going on here, and this is what it looks like. And if I twist and turn them, that's what it looks like. And if I twist and turn myself, obviously the Action is going to stop somewhere because it only does 360 in 2.7K. I don't know why they did that. I mean, I'm sure they could have done it in 4K, but they didn't. And what we're going to do now is one more running shot as we're in locked horizon. And what does that look like? Should we have a look at the Porsche scene again? Let's have a look at those colors. It is pretty, isn't it? So yeah, this is horizon leveling, and this is what they both look like. And I hope that is the end of the low light test. Like I mentioned, these cameras are action cameras. They're designed for action. They're designed to be used in daylight, not in low light. So the fact that both capable of shooting in low light right now, if you're in a city, you're doing a vlog, travel vlog, whatever, they will do the job, but they're not made for it. Comments, love, all that jazz down below.